This Aston Villa team are different. Let's just, what are we witnessing? What are we witnessing? Aston Villa, the team only a few years ago that were battling it out with this club, my club, Tottenham, for a Champions League position, get in the Champions League, have a really good run, get in the Conference League, have a really good run, rebuild. And now they've got Morgan Rodgers playing like a Ballon d'Or nominee. They've got Ollie Watkins back amongst the goals. And they have won 11. Yes, you heard that right. They've won 11 games in a row. Listen, this season, they've beaten Arsenal, Chelsea. They've beaten Manchester United. They've beaten Spurs, Arsenal. The only big six club they haven't beaten is Liverpool. They're currently 3 points off top. They play Arsenal next. And I'm not afraid to say this. I think they go to the Emirates and I actually think they win because I don't see a flaw in them right now. They will pour for 60 minutes. And all of a sudden, Unai Emery, a manager that, if you're an OG watching me on this platform, you ought to know, and I wanted him at Spurs many, many, many moons ago. I watched him at Villarreal. I watched him at PSG. I watched him at Sevilla. Anyone who knows me knows how highly I rate Unai Emery and Oliver Glasner. And what he is doing, 2 substitutions, brings on Watkins, 2 goals. And he's not doing this with £1 billion squad. He's not doing this with £400 million windows. He's not doing this with a 100-goal striker in 2 seasons. Like Matty Cash looks very, very good right now. Konsa is arguably the best English centre-back right now. Martinez gets injured, no problem. Ollie Watkins not amongst the goals, no problem. Morgan Rodgers, joke. Absolute joke. Tillemans for a free transfer. Kamara, who was washed only a few last year, the year before, wasn't in the best of form. Villa should sell him. And now they travel to the Emirates on Wednesday. Listen, if they sign a couple of players in January and he keeps these players fit, which will be hard, I believe they will be in the race up until March, maybe early April. They might fall away just because their squad maybe isn't as deep enough for City's and Arsenal's. But boy, are they good to watch on the counter-attack. Jadon Sancho, the guy that was rushed out of Stamford Bridge, was told he isn't good enough, comes on and nutmegs Cucurella. Listen, make sure you drop a like. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you get down and hit that subscribe button as well. The road to 100k is well and truly on. And listen, I cannot wait for that game. Villa versus Arsenal is going to be an all-time. Tuesday night, Man City play Sunderland. They could be top of the league before a boy's even kicked at the Emirates. And do you know what makes it even worse? We play Aston Villa in the FA Cup. And let me tell you right now, categorically right now, we are getting slapped. Because I'll get into the game in a minute. But their form, listen, it's stupid. It's actually stupid. Like, what we're witnessing is obscene, guys. If this was Man City, Guardiola would be getting unbelievable praise. Beat Chelsea, United, West Ham. Sorry, don't know why I'm going down. I need to scroll up. Just want to show you their form. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Beat Bournemouth 4-0 and Bournemouth are playing well. Beat Brighton at the Amex. Beat Arsenal. Beat Wolves. Beat Young Boys. And he's doing this Thursday, Sunday. Thursday, Sunday. Thursday, Sunday. Look at this. Before that, beat City. 1 defeat in their last 15 games. It's obscene. Absolutely obscene. Look at this. Look at this lineup. Let's just say pound for pound, that Chelsea team should realistically, right now, Lindelof was rushed out of Old Trafford. He is a fixer, Unai Emery. He has done this his entire career. He has done this his entire career. Capoue flopped at Spurs, revived at Villarreal. Juan Foyth flopped at Spurs, revived at Villarreal. Serge Aurier. Listen to the players I'm speaking about. Serge fucking Aurier revived him. You know, Zombies, The Rise, if anyone used to play that, he's your quick revive. It doesn't matter. Danny Piero, who's 34, 35, was balling out under Unai Emery. Do you know what? I'm actually going to bring up the Villarreal final squad. Villarreal final Europa League lineup. I need to show you that team how. Look, Raul Albiol, who was what, 33 at the time, 31. How are you winning a Europa League with this team? Capoue. Pino is obviously a good player. Baka was a reject. Foyth was a reject. Capoue was a reject. Mario Gaspar on his bench. Look at the bench. Estepinian. Moreno. Coughlin, another reject. Up against a stacked Man United team with Cavani, Rashford, Bruno, Greenwood, Pogba. Lindelof, he's got now another reject. Like, it's madness. What? He's a fixer. I don't know how, I don't know why, but he does it. And they go 1-0 down from a corner from Reece James, right? He probably deserved to go down as a Reece James goal, but Joao Pedro gets the slightest touch. They battered Aston Villa in the first half. One of the best first half performances from Chelsea I have watched all season. They absolutely battered them. Battered them. Left, right, they were getting smashed. Like prime Riley Reid. Battered. I don't know what Maresca's doing with his subs. I'm not going to lie to you. Garnacho's had more haircuts this season than goals. Palmer shouldn't have got subbed off so early. I still don't trust Badiashile and Chalobah. Reece James is a joke. Some of the passes he was playing today. Look at the quality in bench. Ollie Watkins, Sancho, and Onana were all... Onana and Watkins were rested. Look at the other 4 players he's got on his bench. And he's got Harvey Elliott, who's barely had a sniff. Pau Torres, who's out. Ross Barkley and Tyrone Mings. Look at the quality in the Chelsea bench. Gusto, Gittins, Delap, Gustavo, and Santos, who's had a couple of good performances. Daniel Marlon. Yuri Tillemans on a free. Buendia. He's playing a diamond. Look at them. Look, how are you playing central midfielders out wide in a diamond and going to Stamford Bridge? Tottenham haven't gone to Stamford Bridge and won. We've done it once in like 25 years. Maatson. Listen, it's absolutely mad. It really is mad. I'm not going to lie. It's mad. Then the substitute that won the game was that right there on the 59th minute. Ollie Watkins comes on, gets man of the match, wins the game. Comes on for Daniel Malin. The header from the corner is a joke. I don't know what Sanchez is doing, running out of the box, falling over. And the first goal was a good ball through. I don't know how it's not a Rodgers assist. But look at this Premier League table, man. They are 10 points above Chelsea. 10 points above Chelsea. 3 points. If they beat Arsenal on Wednesday, they're level on points with them. Do you know how mad that is? If City lose to Sunderland, which will be a big upset, and Villa beat Arsenal, the goal difference is not on their side. But right now, they're looking stupid. Everyone in that top 10, other than Liverpool, they've beaten this season. I don't think they beat Palace either. But what we're witnessing genuinely is mind-blowing, guys. It really, really is. It's got players playing out of their skin. And I'm looking at their fixtures. Let's have a look at Aston Villa's fixtures. All right, let's leave the Arsenal game because that could go either way. Right? But they beat Forest. They beat Palace. They definitely beat us because we're the gift that keeps on giving. Then they've finally got 8 days rest. I think they come back and beat Everton. They should beat Fenerbahce, and Newcastle was so hit and miss, but that St. James's, I'm not so sure. St. James's is a funny place. Very, 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 very funny place. But my word, it's mad. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. I'm out.